African Bloodlines in the Bible, Untold Secrets of Our Heritage. Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on the profound and intricate connections that exist between the narratives found within the pages of the Bible and the rich, diverse heritage of Africa? Today we extend a warm invitation for you to join us on an enlightening and thought-provoking journey. This journey is aimed at uncovering the hidden links that intricately tie Africa to the biblical stories that have significantly shaped and influenced our understanding of faith, spirituality, and identity throughout history. In this video, our primary goal is to illuminate and bring to light the African roots of various biblical figures, exploring their significance and the implications of this heritage for our current perspectives on faith and identity. We will embark on an investigation into ancient genealogies that reveal the African ancestry of key biblical characters, providing a deeper understanding of their backgrounds and the cultural contexts in which they lived. Furthermore, we will delve into cultural practices that resonate deeply with African traditions, highlighting the ways in which these practices have influenced and enriched the narratives found in the Bible. It is essential to recognize and appreciate the important contributions made by early Christians in Africa, as their influence played a crucial role in the development of early Christianity and its spread across the continent. Additionally, we will take a closer look at the roles played by prophets and sages of African descent, examining their contributions to the spiritual and cultural landscape of the biblical world. We will also explore archaeological findings that shed light on our historical past, providing tangible evidence of the connections between Africa and the biblical narratives. Finally, we will consider modern viewpoints that challenge established narratives, encouraging a re-examination of the historical and cultural contexts of the biblical stories. This exploration aims to foster a deeper understanding of our shared heritage and the ways in which it continues to shape our identities today. Join us as we uncover these untold secrets and celebrate the rich tapestry of African bloodlines in the Bible. Prepare to embark on a fascinating journey as we delve into the untold secrets that intricately connect the vast continent of Africa to the very core of biblical history. This exploration promises to unveil layers of understanding that have often been overlooked or underappreciated. Let us begin our in-depth examination with the ancient genealogies found within the biblical texts, as well as the profound African roots that are embedded within these genealogies. The Bible is a rich tapestry filled with genealogies that meticulously trace the lineage of key figures who played pivotal roles in biblical narratives. These genealogies are not merely lists of names, they serve as a historical record that provides insight into the ancestry and heritage of these significant individuals. Among these names, we discover intriguing hints that suggest the presence of African ancestry. For instance, the lineage of Noah, a central figure in the biblical account of the flood, includes the name Cush. This name is particularly noteworthy as it directly connects to the region that corresponds to modern-day Sudan. The inclusion of Cush in Noah's lineage implies that the roots of some of the most significant biblical figures may extend deep into the heart of Africa, highlighting the continent's historical importance. As we continue our exploration, let us turn our attention to another monumental figure in biblical history. He's often celebrated as the quintessential Israelite king, renowned for his leadership and his role in uniting the tribes of Israel. However, some scholars propose a compelling argument that David may indeed have had African roots. The biblical texts reference his lineage in detail, and when we consider the historical context of trade, migration, and cultural exchange during that era, it becomes increasingly plausible that African ancestry could be an integral part of his heritage. This perspective invites us to reconsider the narratives we have long accepted and to appreciate the complex tapestry of identities that shaped the biblical world. In summary, the exploration of genealogies within the Bible reveals a rich and intricate connection to Africa, suggesting that the continent's influence on biblical history is both profound and significant. As we continue to uncover these connections, we gain a deeper understanding of the diverse heritage that has contributed to the stories we hold dear today. The Cushites played a vital role in biblical narratives, known for their strength and wisdom. They appear in various stories, underscoring their importance in the historical and cultural context. Their significance lies in the cultural exchanges with the Israelites, enriching the biblical narrative with a distinct African influence. Exploring this topic reveals that many cultural practices in the Bible resonate with African traditions, highlighting a shared heritage. For instance, storytelling is a crucial tool in both African and biblical cultures, with oral traditions in Africa emphasizing narrative, paralleling the parables found in the Bible. These narratives serve multiple purposes. They are not just entertainment, but also vehicles for education and cultural identity preservation. The celebrations and rituals in both contexts reveal notable similarities. Biblical feasts and communal gatherings mirror vibrant African festivals, emphasizing community and shared experiences. Music and dance, integral to both cultures, create a joyful atmosphere that resonates through generations. Now, let us focus on the early development of Christianity in Africa, where these cultural influences evolved and intertwined. The continent was not merely a backdrop in Christian history. It was a vibrant center of thought and practice. The significance of figures like Tertullian and Cyprian from Africa is profound. They shaped early Christian doctrine and influenced biblical texts, highlighting Africa's integral role in the Christian narrative. Augustine of Hippo is particularly notable. His theological insights and writings have profoundly impacted Christianity, influencing generations of believers and scholars. Augustine's African heritage underscores the rich intellectual tradition on the continent, challenging the notion that Christianity was solely a European phenomenon and revealing the diverse origins of Christian thought. Exploring African heritage further uncovers biblical figures with ancestral ties to Africa. These prophets were vital messengers of hope and warning. They embodied diverse cultural influences that shaped their identities. Artistic representations often reflect distinct African features, highlighting the rich diversity within biblical narratives. This diversity enhances our understanding of Christianity's multifaceted development across cultures. Language indicates African influence in biblical texts. Linguistic studies reveal connections between the Bible and various African tongues. These findings suggest a shared heritage often overlooked in traditional interpretations, enhancing our understanding of the biblical narrative and its African roots. Archaeology is vital in revealing connections between African cultures and biblical history. Significant discoveries challenge narratives that marginalize African contributions. Inscriptions, artifacts, and records provide evidence of African influence on early Christianity, highlighting a rich and complex past. Examining archaeological sites from Nubia to early Christian communities in North Africa illustrates cultural exchange and shared heritage that shaped the biblical narrative. Contemporary scholars like Dr. Michael A. Gomez focus on uncovering African bloodlines in biblical history. Their findings challenge us to re-examine the texts we hold dear, prompting us to include African perspectives in our understanding of biblical heritage. This re-examination, however, is not without its challenges, as traditional narratives often resist change and can be deeply entrenched in established beliefs that have been passed down through generations. Recognizing African heritage in the Bible carries profound implications for contemporary faith practices, as it not only enriches our understanding, but also invites us to reflect on the broader context of biblical narratives. It strengthens cultural identity among African descendants, fostering a deep sense of belonging and pride in their rich heritage, which is an essential aspect of their spiritual journey. Furthermore, African traditions continue to exert a significant influence on contemporary Christian practices, enriching the faith with a variety of diverse expressions of worship and community engagement that reflect the vibrancy of African cultures. These expressions can be seen in various forms, such as music, dance, and communal gatherings, which all serve to enhance the worship experience. Moreover, embracing this heritage opens the door for meaningful interfaith dialogue, allowing us to celebrate the diverse heritages that exist within Christianity itself. By acknowledging the contributions of various cultures, we can cultivate a more inclusive understanding of our shared faith, which is essential in today's multicultural world, where different backgrounds and traditions intersect. As we conclude our exploration, let's challenge the narrow views often taught in schools regarding biblical heritage. It is indeed time to embrace the diversity that enriches our understanding of the Bible and its characters, recognizing that these narratives are not monolithic, but rather multifaceted. Reflect on your own heritage and consider how it connects to the broader biblical narrative, as this personal connection can deepen your faith experience. In summary, we've uncovered the untold secrets of African bloodlines in the Bible, revealing the profound connections that exist between Africa and biblical history. We encourage you to delve deeper into your own heritage and explore the historical connections to biblical figures. As this journey can be both enlightening and transformative, we invite you to share your thoughts, experiences, and any additional insights in the comments section below. Let's foster a community discussion that celebrates our diverse heritages and the rich tapestry of our shared faith. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey.